Today's adventure led me to Moonlit Sanctuary, which is in a small town called Pearsdale, located in southeast Melbourne. Moonlit Sanctuary is an amazing place to see those iconic Australian animals like the koala and kangaroos, but also giving you that opportunity to see so many other Australian animals you have never heard of before, or simply have just never seen them in real life yet. So now let the adventure begin. First to see were the wombats, and I was excited to see one that was not sleeping in the burrows during the day. He was out awake, moving around, and he even having a good old butt scratch. I did also see a wombat burrowed away fast asleep. Did you know that wombats can run up to 40 kilometres an hour in short bursts? They have bonds of steel which they use to protect themselves from predators, and they are the only animal known in the world to produce cube-shaped poop. Up next was a big bird aviary with a variety of species of parrots and cockatoos. To be honest, I couldn't find all the birds or see them clear enough, so I did my best and worked with what I could see. I then kept going along the trail, going for a little nature walk, which had a bush food garden. Yes, some people actually taste some of the bush tucker, but I wasn't game enough. I didn't quite step out of my comfort zone for that yet. Which then led me to some turtles and water dragons. They both seemed to be enjoying sunning themselves, making the most of the sun while it was out. Then onto the koala trail I went. You most often see koalas lounging around in trees, sleeping for around 18 to 22 hours a day. So to see any koalas awake, eating or moving around is an exciting but rare occurrence. Did you know that the word koala means no drink or no water in the Aboriginal language, as it reflects them rarely needing to drink water? I also got a quick glimpse of the quokka on the way out of the koala trail too. I next wandered past some emus. If you have food in your hands, they will try and peck it out of your hands, so hold onto your lunch and snacks tight, or the emus will have a nice little feast. Fun facts. Emus are Australia's iconic flightless birds, known for their towering height, incredible speed, and being the second largest bird in the world. A short walk up the trail takes you to the reptile centre, housing some snakes, lizards, frogs, and even a freshwater crocodile. There was even a huge spider, which I didn't notice at the start, but when you see it, you simply can't unsee it. I was a bit fascinated with the freshwater croc, observing her behaviours. She definitely didn't like guests getting close up to the glass, as she would strike at the glass every opportunity she got. This is actually a behaviour her keepers are trying to monitor to eliminate. So fingers crossed they can help her and stop this behaviour. I then wandered into Wallaby Walk Trail, where you get to see some free-range wallabies and kangaroos. There is even an albino kangaroo there, which is something I have never seen before. I didn't get to see her as close as I wanted, as you do have to keep to the designated tracks to not stress the animals out and give them the space and rest they need. You can purchase some feed bags at the entrance, so you can feed some wallabies and kangaroos if they choose to engage with you. They were so gentle while feeding them, and what they dropped, the ducks and waterbirds definitely scavenged all the food up, lips, and they will even try and steal it from your hands too. Next up was some spiky friends, the echidna. I love the echidna wattle when they move around. Believe it or not, the spines you see on the echidna are actually an enlarged, tough form of hair. They can also eat around 40,000 insects per day, ranging from ants, termites, worms, and insect larvae. I got to see a pair of tawny frogmouths just chilling up on a perch. Next was an animal that I had never seen before, the eastern quoll, which I was very fascinated with. Seeing them so close and how they move around was kind of cool, and seeing those nice bright white spots stood out so much. Did you know that eastern quolls were once common across most of southeastern Australia, but eastern quolls were actually declared extinct on the mainland in 1963, surviving only in the wild in Tasmania. So that explains why I have never seen them before. Then on to the Tasmanian devil, which are nocturnal, so are most active at night, but can move around during the day too. Fun fact, Tasmanian devils are feisty, carnivorous marsupials with the strongest bite for size of any mammal. Also famous for their loud screeches, unique feeding habits, and known scavengers eating dead animals, they also eat bones, fur and all. They also can eat 5 to 10% of their body weight in a day. Up last we have the dingo, who were also loving the sun being out, soaking it up, making the most of it while they could. Did you know that dingoes don't bark, they actually howl? They also live in a wide range of habitat types around the mainland of Australia. I then kept following the boardwalk to the cafe, which led to the retail shop, and I got myself a few souvenirs, including a magnet, which is a go-to for me for each place I visit. Hope you enjoyed a glimpse of what Moonlit Sanctuary has to offer. Thanks for watching Zoosexplored. See you next time.